matter? Close your eyes.
Wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Close your eyes. This world is not what you think it is. This world is not what you think it is.
Do we take Genesis 1 literally or not? This is the ridiculous level we have come to. And you think about it. If NASA and the space agencies, if they didn't exist, if there were no alleged moon landings or Mars rover or alleged pictures from space, would we believe that we live on a spinning, flying ball? Is that what we see? Is that what we experience? Is that what we look at? No. Men would come, Paul said, and change the truth of God into a lie. They've changed it into.
God said, "Let there be light." And there was light. And God saw that the light was good. And God separated the light from the darkness. God called the light day, and the darkness He called night.
Check this out. All right, here's the first test of a sun moving over a flat surface, and with no atmospheric magnification, it does what we might expect it would. It gets smaller as it goes away from us. All right, now let's see what happens when we add in our atmospheric magnification. Again, water and refraction. Water causes magnification and refraction, right? So let's bring the sun back. Oh, check this out. Refraction bends the light downward. It made the sun set on a parallel surface. As it was moving parallel, the same height, the whole way over a flat surface, the refraction caused the sun to set. Not only that, well, let's bring in the beginning of that little test, and we see that it maintained pretty much the same size too. Pretty close. And of course that's because as it's moving away, the magnification is still taking place, and so even though the sun's further away than it was in the beginning of the test, the magnification basically preserved the same size, and the refraction made it set. Now, I'm just going to put forward a crazy idea for you to think about. And that is, if Rob Skiba could figure this out, I'm just going to go out on a limb here. I think it's quite possible that the creator of the cosmos could have figured out the same thing and engineered our beautiful sunsets, thanks to all of that water He placed in our atmosphere. Just something to think about.
God said, "Let there be light." And there was light. And God saw that the light was good. And God separated the light from the darkness. God called the light day, and the darkness He called night. And there was evening, and there was morning, the first day. And God said, "Let there be an expanse in the midst of the waters, and let it separate the waters from the waters." And God made the expanse and separated the waters that were under the expanse from the waters that were above the expanse. And it was so.
Follow the Moskva down to Gonky Park, listening to the wind of change. summer night, soldiers passing by.
Alright, folks. This is really neat. You gotta check this out. The light is all the way on the ground. As you saw, I laid it down. I'd really like to be able to measure the exact distances and the angles, like precisely, to see when all this stuff starts. Here you'll get the mirroring effect at this distance. It's really neat because when you focus in on just the light, all the stuff in the background goes black, almost like a solar filter. And the objects converge, as you saw. And now here is really cool because it starts setting like a sun almost. The bottom is getting cut off. And it gets more and more. This one was a little out of focus when I snapped it. But as you can see, as I kept going, there was more and more the bottom was getting cut off until eventually you just don't see the light anymore at all. I'm not really, they keep saying, show me a setting sun, here you go, on a flat plane. And the light gets even less and less and less to where you barely see anything. And then finally the two mirroring images can converge on each other. And there you go, the sun is set.
The world is closing in. Did you ever think that we could be so close, like brothers? The future's in the air, can feel it everywhere. I'm blowing with the wind of change. Take me to the magic of the moment on a glory night, where the children of tomorrow dream away in the wind of change. Walking down the street, distant memories are buried in the past forever. I follow the Moskva down to Gorky Park, listening to the wind of change. Take me to the magic of the moment on a glory night, where the children of tomorrow dream away in the wind of change. The wind of change blows straight into that phase of time, like a storm wind that will ring the freedom bell for peace of mind. Let your balalaika sing what my guitar wants to sing.
Interestingly, recreating these parallel rays with a local light source isn't particularly difficult, as we can just use a lens. You see, when the lens is placed in front of the light at the lens's focal length, it actually collimates the light rays, which means that it makes them parallel. These newly collimated rays now have some of the characteristics of the Sun, namely that the light intensity doesn't change because of distance alone, and shadows don't change in size either, which is super interesting to see. Another fascinating result is that anything at the lens's focal point appears to be pinned at infinity, and appears the same size no matter whether you're close to it or far away, as we observed in my recent DIY projector project. Anything at the lens's focal point appears to be pinned at infinity, and appears the same size no matter whether you're close to it or far away, as we observed in my recent DIY projector project.
Tried to be a good boy, but I ain't a boy no more. I've seen some things that a man just can't ignore, and this world's gonna see what I'm standing for. I've kept my peace, but I can't hold my tongue anymore. You can't buy my silence, you can't steal my voice, you can't keep me quiet, I will break the noise. Try to beat me down, tell me to shut my mouth, but there's a time to speak, and the time is now. The squeaky wheel is always getting grease. Well, I've been sitting still, parked here on the side of the street, always tiptoeing, trying not to wake the beast. Oh, but here I come, all you monsters are better run from me. You can't buy my silence, you can't steal my voice, you can't keep me quiet, I will bring the noise. Try to beat me down, tell me to shut my mouth, there's a time to speak, and the time is now. Oh, it's the time is now, yes, it's now. Oh, the time is now, yeah.
I know you're out there. I can feel you now. I know that you're afraid. You're afraid of us. You're afraid of change.
Wake up, wake up.
I don't know the future. I didn't come here to tell you how this is going to end. I came here to tell you how it's going to begin.